Alright, welcome back to part 3. This would be episode 4 of the Autumnal Dunmer REDUX. So I've got 2,000 gold. I have a few options where I could go and spend it on training, either in destruction, which if we go back and look, my destruction is at 29. It's not bad, but to get to adept requires 50. That's a lot of fucking money. The key with training, unless you're rich or using cheats like I normally do, except for this run, the key normally is to use trainers to just edge your character over a little bit. So if you're like level 28 and the next perk point is 30, then yeah.
Good to see you.
But unfortunately the next level is 50, so...
Me, I call them treasures.
I'm gonna get some of my gold back from this dude. Also, selling things to people does increase your speech. So that's something to keep in mind. Don't need that Khajiit book. Don't need the orc book. I still don't know which one of these are Dunmer books. I think Words and Philosophy is an Ashlander book. And these are only petty, so they aren't even fucking worth the pot to piss in. They're really, literally not worth anything.
Do come again.
Okay, so we have more to sell, in fact.
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than the sun.
Give us names. Don't vague book. Tell us who is selling pilfered goods. That one, this one, light hide boots. I don't think I've ever even seen that. Boots. That's heavy. I don't wear heavy armor. That's worth 100.
I like to share my good fortune with those who deserve it. Trinkets, odds,
Don't
and
vague
ends,
book,
that sort of
Revan.
thing.
Give us names. This isn't Twitter. Actually, I probably should have taken the enchantment off of that, but I need the money. And frost enchantments are like about a dime a dozen. So...
Now, if you'll excuse me. Trader dropped by recently. If you'd like to have a look.
I usually never fish. But I figured I'd try it out. Okay. I'm confident
Have a look.
that with the 3,000 gold that we have accrued... Actually, I think getting into Windhelm would be better.
Speak. Well, you've come to the right place.
Goes all of my money. Alright, we're just gonna leave it up.
Now if you'll
I do have unlimited training, which helps because the way that I'm playing is I'm not like... Normally I would just conjure gold, like 1,000,000 gold, and train to my heart's content. I'm leveling very slowly. I'm only barely level 9. Normally I would be like level 30 by now. Wait a minute. That requires 40. Intimidation requires 70. And a shit ton of money, of which we don't have. So as I was saying, the infinite training, the master trainers, is fine for this because I'm only paying as much as I can afford, and even then, I don't want to run out of money. So I'm paying enough for a few sessions, basically to edge myself over to the point where I can actually spend a perk point, if that makes sense.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
No.
Oh.
I hate how they just shove these, like, Hearthfire's human children in your face. That's another thing. Creation Club's been out since 2017. We've got no new facial tattoos, like I had mentioned, and no, like, elven or beast children to adopt. People would pay good money for that. Like the beast children with the proper accents and everything. And not just like little Khajiit kids with like Nord voices or whatever. What?
But no, I'm not. I feel like my scales are clawing into me. Maybe you could help an old Argonian out? I heard some of the sailors talking about how they stashed a bottle of double-distilled skooma in the Nissus Corner Club. I just need a taste. Thank you. I'll be waiting for that bottle.
I would not complain if you returned with some skooma.
It's wild to me that NPCs in Skyrim openly talk about, oh, I could hit some skooma right about now. Like, what? And how it's, like, apparently not illegal, like it was in Morrowind. In Morrowind, it's fucking illegal. That is to say, I think the most that would happen is if you had any on your person, nobody would do business with you until you got rid of it. I don't want the dragons to start attacking too soon, too early. Because this character is still quite young. What quest do I have active? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. For the Argonians. It's really funny how years ago when I got food poisoning, I swore off Taco Bell, and I'm like, well, I just won't get that same item. Their crunchy tacos are fucking good. Oh, this way. Actually, I want to pop in here real quick. There's mini shrines to the 3 Good Daedra in this mod, in this house mod. That's one of the reasons why I like it. I like having the White River house. That's a bit further away, closer to Kynes Grove. Were you breathing? I like having a house outside the city so that I don't have to see or deal with the peasants if I don't want to. Get blessings of Azura. This comes in handy because the only other time you're going to see those shrines is in the Tribunal Temple or Reclamation's Temple in Ravenrog. So even though Windhelm has a big Dunmer community, I don't believe there's like literally one Dunmer in Whiterun, none in Riverwood, none in Iverstead, a few in Riften, a few in Winterhold. I don't think there's any in Dawnstar. I think there might be one in Falkreath, maybe? None in Rorikstead and none in Markarth. So it'd be nice if they had, like, implemented that, because now everybody has the DLC. Like, it's been, you know, over a decade. The DLC comes with every Skyrim you buy, unless you're buying the base generic one off Steam.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
When I first got Skyrim for PC, it had all of the Red Kitchen. Some of these names, let's see. Some of these names I have difficulty discerning if it's a Dunmer name or an Imperial name. Like Symmachus, who was like Baron Zaya's husband. Sounds like an Imperial name, but he's a Dunmer. And then Baron Zaya's son, Helsith, to me sounds like that could be either Nordic or... Let's see, do you have any bounties?
Welcome, brother. Please, enjoy yourself. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Of course. It's all in this note. If you need another drink...
Crow's Tooth. This is in frickin'
Be right here.
That's all the way down in the rift. I was talking about local bounties. And not giant slaying either. This level 9 character could barely take out a flame Atronach. Speaking of which, I should probably swing by the court wizard and buy a frost spell. Because, we will be going to Solstheim later. And also just, you know, I like the look of this armor, but it's heavy armor, so.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
See, normally,
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
when I'm doing my cheat run, I would have gotten this letter ages ago. Because, you know, just screw it. Summon a bunch of gold, go to the first trainer, train in time level 25. I would have gotten that plus a slew of other messages. Mostly CC content. Which I don't like because it doesn't say what it is. It just says anonymous letter. Invitation to dinner. Which I think most of those are like Eleonora mods, and I don't use her house mods. I mean, it's obvious she puts a lot of work into her stuff, but I just think it's a little too over the top for my tastes. You know, I would be very satisfied with a classic Imperial City waterfront shack type of house. And I'd be satisfied with that. How dare you wake me from my slumber?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I just need a simple frost spell. If you've got one. Creeping cold. I can get all those. So they have all of these apocalypse spells. And I also have the cheat chest for that, so... Healing hands, we need that. Need an ice spike. Oh, now look at that, I'm broke. I am fucking broke now.
Strength? Steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
It's so funny playing a character run, like a dedicated a conduct run, where I'm like, okay, I am a traditionalist Dunmer, and I asked this question on Reddit like 5 years ago. And this character, Azarien, has always just been my test character. But I really like him because I built up his backstory over a course of a decade. He really likes his culture. He didn't really get to grow up in Morrowind. His parents did. Because his parents are fucking old. But he is only like probably closer to 21. Between 21 and 25 in human years. In Dunmer years, he's like, I don't know, a baby, I guess. It's hard to say because they don't really have that explicitly stated. I know it said Baron Zaya and her little paramour in her book, that Nord kid, were both like teens or preteens or something. But that elves usually don't have offspring until like way later than humans. But it doesn't explicitly state, like, the age compatibilities or differences. Here you go, old man.
Another day, another septum. Thank you so much. Here, let me show you a thing or two about not attracting attention to yourself.
What would I do without my crack?
I would not complain if you returned with some school.
I would not complain if you returned with some booze. Okay. You know, we don't have to fast travel, we'll just... We are going to go to Falkreath, but we're going to take a carriage. I've seen people say, I hate fast travel. And I've asked questions about implementing a way shrines type of system, like an ESO, because I think, oh, that's really fun. That would be really fun to do, especially on console, with, you know, ESO. I love this armor. And then people are like, why do people hate fast travel? I'm like, I don't fucking hate fast travel. I'm just asking if a system like that exists.
Need a ride?
Because it would be cool, you know?
Where do you want to go?
Oh,
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
okay, so we're going straight to Falkreath.
You ever met
That
one
works.
of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
The hell is that? Oh, it's a shield. I don't have a problem with fast travel, but I've heard some people who absolutely hate fast travel. And they won't use a carriage, and I don't understand why. Because both those things existed as far back as... It had to have been Arena, because Arena sent you all over Tamriel. So you'd have to have been able to fast travel. And Daggerfall definitely did as well. So...
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler. Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion burial, proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runim, the priest of Arcade? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul. Thank you.
That's the guy that calls your character a filthy provincial. I had to look that term up because I didn't even know what the hell that meant. And apparently it's like you're calling someone a rube or an idiot or something, and I thought it was like outsider or something. And like, wow, you're not racist or anything.
Yes, what is it that you want?
You pissant.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good.
Bannermist Tower.
Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
Bannermist Tower. Where the hell is that at? I'm thinking that must be in the Rift, but I think that it has to be in Falkreath Hall. Why would he have dealings with bandits as far out as the Rift? That makes no sense. If it's the place I'm thinking of, I think there's only like 3 bandits there. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a cinch, a piece of cake. This is even easier than Ember Shard, that very first dungeon you come across.
A sad, honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Good to talk to you.
It's really funny that they pay you for their own crops. It's pretty funny in my opinion. Is that old guy in here? I need to drop those. I don't feel comfortable running around questing while I have someone's remains on my person. Hey, you.
Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in Fortnite. I take care of the shrine. Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble. I am. I came into Arkay's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return. Blessing
I'm
of
assuming
Arkay
you...
for your help.
He did that exploring when he was a lot younger? Oh, Moss Mother. Okay, cool.
That journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
Normally it would send me to a Stony Creek or Hobbs Fall Cave or one of those. Not Hobbs Fall, that's out past Winterhold, but...
The god Arkay
What?
was once like us, bound to winding mortality.
Is there 2 of him? Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, what? 7:35 a.m. Okay. Pick those for, that Blackbriar girl, Ingen, or whatever her name is. Very easy quest. There's crabs in there. And that's for one of my Bosmer mods. Not my mod, but I'm trying to remember who made it. But I use it for my Bosmer character. Ooh, cinnamon. That must be one of the new provisions. Bleeding crown. You have absolutely nothing on you that I want. I think that was supposed to be like a shrine of Ifri, or Jaffer, whatever it's pronounced. Because one of my Bosmer characters is a He's not a Green Pact follower, but he does worship those gods, though. I'm gonna be really mad if I run into some clan fear, or I don't believe I have any other type of Daedra. I have Scamps and clan fear. I don't have Ogrims, I don't have... Oh, they're hostile right off the bat. Let me harvest your venom. Thank you. Oh, well that's great. Come here, bitch. I do like that, that Spriggan mod. I like that. I like how they look so freaky. That's an improvement, in my opinion. What? Okay, that makes sense because it was affected by a Spriggan. There's some fucking nuisance animal over here that I have to kill. So those wolves didn't have the green Spriggan stuff on them. And spiders, I've never seen spiders affected by Spriggans. Maybe because they're just too innately evil or something. I don't know. Did you see that rabbit climb out of that stump? I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, so the proprietors of this mill eat people. Who's detecting me? The chicken? I have a mod for that. Animals are not supposed to be reporting crimes. Ugh, garbage. Where's your goods? I don't even have any money. No gold. No jewels, no valuables. It's all a bunch of garbage. I like these standing stones. This is from a mod. And I think it makes them look more like the ones from ESO, and I like that. There's a lot of stuff that ESO does right. If it was a standalone single-player game, I probably would have bought all of the chapters of it by now. Because I haven't used any of the online multiplayer features really at all. I've joined a couple of guilds, but I haven't really made use of it because different time zones and different schedules, and you know, I was never terminally online playing ESO unless I have like a you know, subscription. Human heart. All right then. Unless Bannerman's Tower is the one with the... Oh, okay, that's just... Yeah, there's literally 2 bandits and then a chief. That's super easy. Wait, that was the leader?
What was that?
Really? Wow. I mean, I'm not complaining. Disappointed at the lack of steel arrows. It's all iron arrows, and they're already garbage by now, by this point. That's a new provision. Plums. Cinnamon. A beet. We'll just go ahead and sell that amulet. Us Dunmer don't really have an opinion on Talos. I love hearing this classic Morrowind music playing in Skyrim. Alrighty then. Mars says clear after I walk like 50 paces away from it. Not when I kill the leader, no. You know, I wonder if all of these dragon burial mounds, because there's quite a few scattered throughout Skyrim, if they were all supposed to have named dragons belonging to them. Because there's really only a few storyline dragons that have names like that. Oh look, the zombies from Oblivion are back. Aren't y'all excited? I really wish more stuff from Oblivion was carried over. Like spell crafting. That was cut out at the, like, early on in the development, I think. If Oblivion on 360 can handle spell crafting, there's no reason why Skyrim couldn't. Let's see, it's only 11:30 in the morning. I got plenty of time to explore. There's not really a due date to return to Sid Gear, so I'm just gonna have me look-see around before going back. Oh look, a dead body. Wow, these guys are fucking strong. Assholes. I'm disappointed that they don't come with scamp skin. I think, like last time, we are going to join the Thieves Guild just to boost our wallets. Because having more money is always nice. Well, that's why those guys were around. They killed these Stormcloaks. I've never seen the Thalmor jump in and help in a fight with random enemies before. I've never seen that happen. I like this because it's blue. And Dunmer colors are like red, blue. love discovering all these little things. We, of course, do not pray to the divines. Because... Olaf and the dragon. Because we revere the three good, and I'm using air quotes here, the three good Daedra of the Reclamation Tribunal Temple. Or you could just call it the new Tribunal Temple, I guess, as they're pretty much interchangeable. Whose house is that? Let's see. Moss Mother. Am I willing to go in and get massacred? Now here's something interesting. You can see the moldering remains of a caravan. You can see the flames and smoke. This is indicating, I believe, a dragon attack, but there's no dragons around. And this isn't CC content, this is in the base game, but I think Creation Club did add something. Maybe? I'm on fire! Ooh, I'm on fire, baby! And literally, I'm on fucking fire. Like, no, I know you're doing good. No, I'm on fucking fire! Call the brigade! I think 1997 lives rent-free in my head. Just like forever and always. It lives rent-free in my mind. This over here, this area here is where those flame giants I mentioned. One of the early PC mods that I installed when I first started playing modded Skyrim. Lots of dirty edits. I'm a lot more wiser about which mods I download and install nowadays. I thought that was a book. There's just a plank of wood. This used to be like a tower. A little fort or a tower or something. I think the Glenmoral Coven is up this way. I think. It's really immersion breaking when the same suicidal old orc shows up multiple times after you've already killed him multiple times, seeking a good death. Skyrim belongs to the Dunmer. I don't like when I go and ask for a bounty, the first thing that comes up is some fucking Creation Club shit. I don't like that. Of course, you have nothing. These mages should have some good shit on them, like soul gems, some gold, enchanted items. They live like fucking peasants. They have nothing of value on their persons. That upsets me greatly. Like, I went out of my way to fucking kill you. The least you could do is have some decent stuff for me to loot. Now, I want to correct the game here. It says that they're just bandits. These are orc bandits. Because for some reason, the orcs in Skyrim are trying to kind of, like, not colonize, but they're trying to, like, settle in parts of Skyrim. See, normally, he would send you all the way out here, Bile Gulch Mine. And I remember playing this on 360 and being like, oh, Hearthfires, I get to build my own house. And he would send me out here almost every time. Like, where the fuck is this place at? Well, it's right by here. Lost Valley Redoubt, or whatever that is. Oh god, we're in the Reach. Oh fuck. This is one of Eleonora's home mods. Properties, whatever it's called.
Speak, elf.
I'm so excited to break the game by getting a free house that already has a staff enchanter that's only supposed to exist in Solstheim. Speaking of CC content, I kick myself because I told myself beforehand that before starting this new playthrough, I was going to rigorously go through and pick and choose what Creation Club content I wanted. And I did not do that. Hey, look who's level 10. That means that annoying fucking orc from Dawnguard's gonna start showing up. Let's see. Did we get... Destruction's only 31. Jesus Christ, that is like... Do augmented flames, then that way it'll do more damage. Moth's Mother is just right over here.
better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. Name's Valder. I hunt out of Fall Creek. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts. You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
You suppose? I'm not gonna fucking do it on my own. Are you kidding me? I'm barely level 10. You think I'm Superman? Or He-Man? Or Wonder Woman? Or She-Hulk? No. Oh, you know what? Thanks for not fucking sneaking. For not getting the memo. I wanted to use, you know, the element of surprise. But you're insistent on being a dumbass about it. Oh, just your impending doom. Come on, bitch. Oh, bone break fever, how fun. I have no cure disease potions either. They're not gonna need it. Come on, you fucking bitch. It must have like a damage aura or something around it, like an Atronach. Huh. turned out better than I thought. Go ahead and save it. There's also a treasure chest in here.
It's done then. Justice, if you could call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial,
yes.
then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Fall Creek.
The lucky lady who is now a corpse inside of a spriggan-infested cave. Alrighty then. So that's 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, we still have to go back to Runil and give him his book. You know, odd place for him to leave it inside a fucking chest in a very dangerous dungeon. I expected that it would just spawn, like, somewhere in the dungeon, but it's actually in a chest. So either he put it there himself. I mean, he is like a old elf wizard person. So, you know, senility and all that. Or the Spriggans were like, oh, this book doesn't belong to us. Let's put it here.
Did you see a dog out there?
No.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering.
We're not doing your fucking quest, Clavicus Vile. Get fucked. Go away.
So I'll stay on the lookout.
You there.
Keep your
The
nose
Dawn
clean
Guard
while
is
you're
looking
here
for anyone
outside.
willing to fight against the growing.
No.
You're not. Haven't you
Blah,
heard
blah,
that the
blah,
Hall
blah,
of Vigilance was destroyed?
Blah,
The
blah,
Vigil-
blah, blah,
That's
blah,
why
blah,
our
blah.
leader, Isran, is reestablishing the Dawn.
Blah, 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 blah,
Isran's
blah.
I've
going
been
to
looking
like
for you.
Jeez.
Got
Go
something
talk
I'm
to
supposed to
the
deliver.
Dawn Guard.
Your hands
Southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh look, another CC Eleonora invitation. Yeah, I'm not really cool with having all these fucking random quests. Because for one, I am going to do Dawn Guard, but I'm going to do it at my own leisure. Because I'm having fun taking my time and doing what I want. Like I took my time with Morgan's Drag Race this time. I kind of dragged it out. And I think that ended up for the best because I picked the best winner in the end.
You all right? You look like you might be sick. Thank you.
I am sick.
It's a collection of regrets.
I have
that
brain
tried
rot
to
because I'm a
forget.
brainlet.
Here, I promise you this. Life is far too short, my friend. Don't waste it.
I was, while in the area, gonna go by, well, not by, but in Whiterun Hold and get my horse, because Blaze of Eventide is in, the book to conjure him is in that hostile Dunmer's house. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick while this waits. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think talking to people while you're diseased might affect their disposition towards you.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Teach them to stop paying me. Here, you deserve a reward for your service. You know what? I like you. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty.
Never
I hereby grant you
got
permission
sent
to purchase property in
to Bannermist Tower.
Talk to my steward
Ever.
if you're interested. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. On your way, then. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Falkreath. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Oh no.
Come and see me again sometime. I have some use for you.
And her feet are dragging on the ground.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. I'll take my leave then.
Yeah.
How do you feel? There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house.
$5,000 gold
May wisdom forever light your path.
for a plot of fucking land. Oh, but guess what? You get to pay even more money into the system to build your own house after paying $5 grand. Isn't that great? Like, you fucking... Anyway. So all that's been taken care of. I think I'm going to end it here. And do some misc random, non-important quests to make some money. And I may or may not have some level ups in the meantime, because probably not everything's going to get recorded. And hopefully by the next time I record this, we will be able to go to Riften.